Oh, champ. 50 Cent has crashed out on a late night. 50 Cent responds to the whole Let's Rap About It podcast. Jim Jones, Maino, Fab, and Davies. 50 has officially crashed out again, attacking an entire pod, champ. In this new onslaught of an Instagram post, 50 calls Maino, Fab, Dave East, and Jim Jones a bunch of squatters. 50 says these guys are squatters. They owe $250,000 for the space they are filming their podcast. These bums are trying to win Best Dressed Award and can't pay their bills. He basically is exposing them, saying that the place that they're recording the podcast at hasn't been paid for. Oh, champ, Fifth is playing dangerous. He's exposing the pod, champ, destroying the validity of the podcast, saying that they ain't paid for the building and they owe money for the podcast space. This is insane. Oh, champ, Fifth, what have you done? Now, this comes after, Jimmy, Davies, Maino, and Fab are all trying to make fun of 50 Cent, all right, on their last episode. And I'm going to get to that clip in just a second in case you didn't see it. But this has officially triggered 50 Cent to expose them in some way, all right? He says Jim Jones loses jersey home in foreclosure amidst sold for $100. He's trying to attack everybody here, champ. But he's mostly going at Jimmy, though. He's mostly going at Jimmy, but he's attacking the entire podcast gang. This is crazy. Of course, Fifth would do this. Fifth is a menace. Oh, champ. But should I show the clip that sparked? Here's what actually sparked 50 Cent to do these things. What made 50 jump out the window in such ways, gang? I'm about to show y'all in just a second. Make sure you smash the like and share the video. Only on the main platform will you see this, gang. Oh, champ. Let's take a look at what caused this madness. What triggered 50 Cent, gang? What
document?
It's this right here, champ. Take a look at this madness right here. This is what did it. Watch.
When somebody doing a documentary about you, you wanted to be a dope documentary.
You gotta be dope.
On who you are, what you've done.
I don't know, boy.
You've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I don't want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do, though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called a documentary, though? Because you call a documentary when it's not,
once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news,
do it.
you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think it's wrong.
Oh, champ, y'all thought the documentary was wrong? Well, Fifth thought otherwise, champ. Fifth thought otherwise. Fifth is causing violence. Fifth alleges that the podcast space that they are using, that they haven't paid in full, champ, that they owe money to the podcast space, that they don't own it, and they owe money and they haven't paid the bill, and that they're squatting at the podcast, champ. Oh, champ. This is only on the main platform for now. But this is crazy. 50 Cent is not playing any type of games with these guys. All right? Fifth is choosing violence as always. Fifth is in a different type of bag. Oh, champ, I ain't gonna lie. Fifth does have long money. I ain't gonna hold you, but he's attacking, champ. Anybody that has something to say about the documentary, anyone that has something to say about Fifth is putting his feet on necks. You heard? That's what he doing. All right? It's getting nasty out here, champ. Why do they keep mentioning Fifth? Oh, champ, man. Of course, DJ Akademiks is going to use this as leverage against Maino because Maino keep going at Akademiks. Now, this could hurt Maino a little bit, but I don't know how much it hurts him because nobody really likes DJ Akademiks. But now that this has been said, now that this has been posted, Akademiks is definitely going to try to use this as leverage against Maino, Jim Jones, and whoever he does not like at that podcast, Jim. Yeah, This is getting crazy, gang. Only on the man's platform. Smash that like if you have not. If you don't know what the hell's going on, champ, 50 Cent is referring to the Let's Rap About It podcast as squatters. He says that they're squatting on a property. He says, hey, champ, look, you guys owe 250 racks to this building that you guys have not yet paid for. Now, is this true? I don't know. If Fifth has information proving that these guys haven't paid this space in full, this is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, it is 50 Cent after all. He's probably the biggest hip hop villain ever. I ain't gonna lie, gang. This can get bad. Well, it's already looking bad, all right? How true is this that these guys owe money to the building that they're filming the podcast at, champs? Let's hope that this isn't true and this is just games. This is just 50, this being 50. Could 50 know this information? Who gave him a tip on this information, man? Oh, champ, this is getting bad. Yo, look, gang, if you haven't smashed the like, please smash the like. And when the video is over, you must, and I mean must, hit that hype button because 50 Cent is wilding, gang. Oh, champ, Fifth. What have they done? Why have they mentioned your name, champ? I don't know. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is getting critical, champ. This is the attack. This is just the ON beef. All right, you got YNs. This is an ON beef right here, champ. These are guys that are nearly 50 years old battling it out. Right? Oh man. Oh champ. B Kidafee says whoever pays for a spot in full though. I don't know, champ. But he's trying to say the old bread. That's what Fifth is trying to say here again. I don't know, man. Is this true? I don't know. But this is what Fifth is saying, man. And of course, Fifth is the favorite here, all right? Fabolous said that, hey, man, this documentary was wrong by Fifth. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did the documentary and all that. Whatever. Well, a lot of people feel different. Okay? It's not about how the mayor feels. The mayor don't got a dog in this fight. Alright? But I do know who always wins in these types of predicaments, though. You dig? But Fifth is definitely rubbing the bottom of his feet on these guys' necks, it seems. Okay? Oh, champ, Fifth. Yeah, it's getting crazy, man. Only on the man's platform, though. You heard? Oh, champ, Fifth. Again? More victims, champ. More victims. What shall they do? How can they combat this? I don't know, man. But we know Fifth is the favorite here, man. We know Fifth is the favorite, and things are just not going to go as planned when it comes to those guys. Unfortunately, champ. You guys are not as favored as Fifth is. You dig? It's unfortunate, but it's true. But hey, man, they gave their opinion, but you also tried to poke fun at Fifth, and you know how Fifth feels. 50 and Jimmy was going back and forth earlier in the year, and now he's going at the entire Let's Rap About It podcast in very, very insane fashion, gang. You heard? This is getting wild, gang. What do you think is going to happen next? How will they retaliate on their podcast? And is it true that they haven't paid for the podcast space in full? I don't know, gang. But things are heating up. All right, look. This is crazy, man. Out of nowhere. Of course Fifth would do this. This is just in Fifth's nature to do. We just got to be real about the situation, gang, man. Man, oh, man. Yeah, man. You trigger Fifth. Fifth is going to take it the extra mile. All right? I don't know where this is gonna go, man. They probably didn't even think Fifth was gonna respond to this, because to be truthful, they never mentioned Fifth's name, and I don't know if Fifth didn't like them not mentioning his name, but he knew that they were talking about him. So yeah, this is where it goes, man. This is how it goes. We've seen this movie quite a few times, but we've never seen it being done to just a whole cast of individuals at one time. We've never seen those things. You heard? Oh, champ. Achilles Holmes says, watch Fat Man Scoop, aka Akademiks, hop in a try to use this against them. Of course he's going to use it, champ. I mentioned this earlier before you came in. I said, look, this gives DJ Akademiks a little bit of pull, a little bit of leverage here against Maino, because him and Maino is going back and forth. And since him and Maino is going back and forth, he is going to use this to the best of his abilities. He's also live streaming right now, so there is a high chance that he might pull this up on his live stream to continue to try to fight with Maino. You dig? So we're gonna see what happens here, man. Now, unfortunately, 50 Cent has given Ak a little leverage, just a little bit, champ, just a little bit. This is not gonna go so well. I ain't gonna hold you, champs. You dig? But look, man, if you haven't smashed the like, I do need you to hit that like button. Make sure you violate the like. Alright, make sure you sharing the video. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Also hit that hype button when the video is done. Okay, listen, man. I don't know, man. This is not looking too hot, too good for the Let's Rap About It podcast. And I believe they have a new episode dropping in just a day or two. So we're going to see what happens, man. We're going to see what happens. But look, man, big salute to the chat. We're going to see what happens after this. But boy, oh boy, it's getting very wild, man. What's going to happen tomorrow? We don't know, gang. But listen, like I said before, smash the like, hit the hype button. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here, gang. You ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow with more nonsense. You heard? I'm up off this game. Salute.